Hi guys, Gadget Man 404 here, and I'm showing you my modded transmitter for the Hobson X4 Desire. This is actually inside. If you take the transmitter apart, that part of the aerial is actually inside the transmitter, going along here somewhere, just underneath that shoulder button. So I thought having it outside the quadcopter, or sorry, outside the transmitter, it's not having to penetrate through the plastic, it's outside, so it gives you better range. And I've had a 526 meter flight and it didn't return to home on its own. I made it come home. So someone says they should come home at 525, but mine was still going at 526, and it would have gone even further, but the battery was running low. That's why I came back. Now this is another mod that I've done today. I was flying my Hobson out in the field today when I lost FPV signal on my Teng FPV monitor watch. Very good device. Bosscam have got a version out now, and a lot of other companies are copying this, which is probably copied off someone else, but it's very good. I take the straps off and I've just got it on a selfie holder thing and just got a little stick mounted to the back of the transmitter. But when it runs out, because it doesn't last very long, especially if you've got your transmitter for your FPV camera set to like 100 milliwatts or higher, then obviously this is only a 300 milliamp hour battery, which is behind the screen and underneath the circuit board of this device. So I went to charge it up today, because I always carry a battery bank with a USB lead with me, and I noticed that you had to jiggle it around and it wasn't actually charging up, and I thought that's a bit strange, why isn't it charging up? And actually the USB, or the micro USB port, which is in there, it came off the board and it was just rolling around. So to get at that, you have to take off this bezel. Then there's 4 screws. There's 1 screw at the back. You have to be very careful because the monitor is on a ribbon. You don't want to rip the ribbon, otherwise you're going to ruin the monitor. And then underneath the circuit board there is a 300 milliamp hour battery, which is just soldered onto the board, which is connected to the USB pin, and that's why it charges up. And I thought, well, I'm not good at soldering, and it's too small, so I thought I'll take the battery out, and then I cut the wires to the battery, and then the wires from the board are fed through here, and then I've soldered on a female to male JST connector with a lossy on the end, so I can just charge my batteries directly through like these opposite lossy chargers, like the USB chargers that you get with most nano quads, and I'm still able to charge up my battery and then use it on this device. And while I've mounted it is, I've just got a bit of velcro on the back here, and my quad isn't actually on, so just bear with me while I just plug it in and I'll show you it working, because people can all tell you, oh yeah, it works, and then it don't, but it does. You're not going to get a picture, you're just going to get fuzz. So as I said, you won't get a picture, but you'll just get fuzz. So as I say, my little 500 milliamp hour battery, lossy to JST straight onto the board, and yeah, there you go. So if you have the same problem with as I did, and you're not very good at soldering like I'm not, then all is not lost. Cut the battery out, take the battery out, run the wires through the port hole where the micro USB charger lead would go, solder on another connector, as long as it's a 1S battery, And you're laughing at a 500 milliamp hour battery as well. Should last longer because a 300 gives me about 20 minutes to half an hour, which is a few flights. Now a 500 will give me, double that nearly. So yeah, I hope you found that interesting. Try the mod on the transmitter as well, and that might give you a better range. The aerial for the actual quadcopter runs on the rear left arm of the motor, and it runs up the motor shaft. There's some holes in the bottom of the arm, and I've fed the wire for the transmitter aerial down outside the hole, so then they're both exposed, hopefully giving better signal and better range. So just try it and see if it improves your signal. I've always had 400 meters anyway, and always get a bit chicken and always press back. But this time, I thought, well, it might actually improve the signal. I can't say for sure that it does, but I have definitely got 526 meters. It didn't turn round, it kept on going. So yeah, that might help you out. So thumbs up, please continue to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep your eyes out for the next one. This has been Gadget Man 404 out.